Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Alan. Appreciate you tuning into the drive this morning as you get ready to head over to your workplace, wherever they may be. I know you've got a good cup of Joe. You may be just sitting at home. You may be sitting at home. We've got a good show lined up for you, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get right into this thing this morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, as I stated earlier, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you stopping by. We've got an incredible show lined up for you. So, on the show today, ladies and gentlemen, to start the show off, our show will be brought to you. Our news section will be brought to you by two people. One's going on home and the other one's here. Billy's Barbecue, ladies and gentlemen. Billy's Barbecue. Billy Manhattan. He's been cooking those burgers up there and those world famous Billy's chopped beef sandwiches for years and years. So we definitely want to give a shout out to Billy's Barbecue. And we also want to look back, take a blast back in the past, and we want to give a shout out. We want to give a shout out to some of you young people. I'm not going to talk about Zeke's Donuts, not the one up by Hollis Tower, but the original Zeke's Donuts downtown with the grease falling off the donuts. It was incredible, ladies and gentlemen. It was incredible. So we definitely want to give him a shout out. Billy's Barbecue, Zeke's Donuts. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So as we continue to roll on this morning, number one thing, ladies and gentlemen, number one thing on the docket today is the weather, ladies and gentlemen, the weather. So it's been raining, as they say, and I've said it on my show, Cats and Dogs, but yesterday about 3 o'clock, it started raining over at work, and then I figured, well, hey, we get us a good workout in, and that'd be good for us to get a little water on the ball. But sure enough, ladies and gentlemen, pulled up to the field house yesterday about 5:15, 5:20. And it was pouring down, ladies and gentlemen. We tried to wait it out, but it did not happen. So, hey, that's the way it is, man. There's a higher power that's in control of everything that's going on. So we will get back at day 4 of D9J Sports training. So hopefully today we're going to try to get back out there. But hey, we're on pretty good pace right now. We're on a pace to get about 40 workouts before the season's over with, which is going to be an incredible number with the amount of stuff that all of the kids have going, especially quarterbacks, man. They're doing a lot, Trevor and Isaiah, and they're doing a lot. So when all the kids in the group, it's definitely going to be something special, ladies and gentlemen. So, and also, let's continue on with the news segment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to continue to tell you every day. I don't understand what's going on with the war. It's going to continue to rage on. We don't know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, but hopefully things will change. And we want to make sure that the farmers out there, I know a lot of you people out there never pay attention to the farmers out there, but they're having a hard time right now, ladies and gentlemen. They're having a hard time because the amount of money that they got subsidized to them is not helping them, especially the way this stuff is raging on over at the war. So I wish that we would do one or the other. Either go ahead and do what we say we're going to do or bring the troops back home so we can so things will change, man. So things will start to change and things will start to get better around here. So yesterday, as we continue to roll, ladies and gentlemen, I talked to you yesterday about colorectal cancer, ladies and gentlemen. And today I want to talk to the ladies out there about go and get their mammogram. Go and get checked out, man. Make sure that you don't wait just to Breast Cancer Awareness Week to go out there and get checked out. You make sure you go and do the things that you're supposed to do because I don't want to say it's going to be too late when you find out something, but we all have we have the technology now to be able to catch things or detect things ahead of time. So let's make sure we pay attention to that, ladies out there. Make sure you do it, and make sure you get with your group of ladies and tell them, hey, let's go ahead and make sure we get checked out and check on the other people out there when they're in the group. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to roll, I want to say congratulations to all the young people out there, ladies and gentlemen, the young people who are out there trying to work, trying to get them a job. We definitely want to, because I know my daughter, she got her first paycheck. She would say, Daddy, I can't wait till I get my check. I didn't know she was going to be paid, man. But she was really excited about her first paycheck. And we all started somewhere. Whether it be McDonald's or somewhere. Back when I started off, it was way up at the lake up there. I worked at Farrell's liquor store, and I was stocking the shelves and stuff, man, and I was excited about it. And there are a lot of different jobs that we have. So to all the kids out there who are getting them a job, we appreciate. Let's give them a shout out. Good job, youngsters. Good job out there with what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, for you young people out there. Now, as we continue to move on, ladies and gentlemen, before we head over to our next section, which is going to be a sports section, I'm going to need you to hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube, and I'm going to need you to hit the follow button and send me a friend request on Facebook. The numbers are going run up. We've got quite a few followers, and we're getting about 25 every day, and hopefully that number can continue to grow up so we can continue to expand this channel. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep coming to you regardless of whether you do it or not, because I love it, and I know there's a group of people out there who definitely love the show. And for my crowd that's probably up waiting right now, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, all of you out there, guys and girls. And guys, hey, the women are watching, because behind the scenes, I can go back and look. The women are watching, man. Young women and older women are watching, man. So they're watching. The guys, you're doing a good job too, man. But I know you guys, you all won't just talk about sports, man. But there's something bigger than life than just sports, I think. I think, ladies and gentlemen. So, and once again, these videos are brought to you by me here, Coach Duck, Allen Hafford, D9J Sports, D9J Sports, where we train some of the top athletes around, and some of them go on to be highly rated all over America. So, as we continue to roll on, ladies and gentlemen, our next segment, ladies and gentlemen, in the sports section, ladies and gentlemen, we want to give a shout out to three individuals. And once again, before I say this is my show. Everything's a matter of opinion, right? I want to give a shout out to the 1981. That's right, the 1980-81 Jasper Bulldogs backfield. Quince Harris. Oh, yeah. Anthony Thomas and Terry Scott. Coach Duck here. Remember, I have all the information. I feel like that they're the best backfield to ever play within the Jasper Bulldogs football program. And I also, most of the people know me, I feel like Anthony Thomas, Pastor Thomas. I think he's the best running back in Terry's in Bulldog history. Terry Scott works up at the field house. And for you youngsters out there who think you're the hottest thing since sliced bread, the guy that you see up there, the custodian or whatever there in the field house, no, you couldn't touch him. You couldn't touch them. All of them played college football. All three of them got scholarships to big schools. So they were incredible backfield, man. I tell you what, they're the only team, even though they didn't go to the playoffs, they're the only team in the history of the Jasper Bulldogs to go undefeated in the season. They went 9-0-1. I mean, that's what they rest their laurels on. So we definitely want to get them old boys there. Congratulations. Definitely want to get him there. Congratulations, man. I know Terry up there, man. He probably think he had ducked by time, man. I tell Anthony Thomas, Pastor Thomas all the time, man, how good I think a football player that he was, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's get this thing rolling. You know what time it is in the sports section.
Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with
the New York Knickerbockers.
Courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. I be spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knickerbockers shook up the world last night. They shook up the world, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what Victor Wembanyama tried to do, could not fade. Jalen Brunson with 30 points, 13 in the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. The whole game, the New York Knickerbockers were losing. But Jalen Brunson, the king of New York, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, and I'm not an NBA fan, really, man, since Kobe and Mike gone, but 31 shots to get 30 points in the playoffs, it don't matter, man. A win is a win. And in the last game, you got to give them credit, man. You got to get them boys. You got to get them boys credit, man. Because Jalen Brunson, man, that dude right there, man, is a baller, dude. Is a baller, man. So all congratulations for game one. The New York Knickerbockers, ladies and gentlemen. So incredible. I'm sure, though, that the San Antonio Spurs are going to bounce back, I think. But, man, if you get into a situation like that, man, if you let them get 2 games on you, man, Victor Wembanyama, man, I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be OVER. It's going to be over. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be over. And I know Coach Toby Funk. Let me go back. Let me go back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go back to the athletic director of the Jasper Bulldogs.
Me, I got a plug special ed, I got it made. If Jesus paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. 3 dice CeeLo, 3 card Marley. Labor Day.
You already know what he's thinking.
Statue of Liberty, long live the World Trade.
Turn it up, Coach.
I'm from the Empire State.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he's probably, he's excited, man. I don't know if he went up there last night, whatever, San Antonio, man, but the dude is excited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to roll on, ladies and gentlemen, I've got 2 chapters done, ladies and gentlemen, on our show that I told you that I'm creating a show, a production, really. And I'm going to tell you, behind the scenes, I already know how it's going to go. It's going to be, for me, it's going to be incredible. And one thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, when you tune in, I promise you're going to be waiting. You're going to say, Coach Duck, man, I can't believe you created this, but man, we waiting for episode 2. See, did you think it was just going to be 1-part show? No, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a 2-part show. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, as around town, make sure if you see me, Jasper, Woodville, Newton, if you see Coach Duck and I ask you some questions about football, you're probably going to be on an extended show. And once again, and before I get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you the theme for today. The theme for our show today, I should have told you earlier, is say what you mean and mean what you say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. So have an incredible day out there, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. Well, I don't know if you can crack the windows now because it's raining, but let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you all tuning into the show. And until next time, this is Coach Duck with D9J Sports, and I'm definitely O-U-T.
Everybody got opinion. Everybody got a view. Quick to tell you what they do if they were standing in your shoes. Smiling in your face, giving handshakes and hugs.
Harvey Dent off of Batman. You know who Harvey Dent is. Two-Face.
Say they got your back when the road is smooth and wide. But when the storm clouds roll in, they the first ones running high. How to learn through the years, watch what people do. Cause a whole lot of mouths talking, but only a few come through. Don't tell me loyalty.
I'm wearing this Coleman Neal. What about a Newton Eagle shirt? What about a Woodville Eagle shirt? Send it to Coach Duck, and we'll rock it on the drive.
Mean what you say what you mean. Too many folks out here ain't what they seem. Quit playing both sides, quit changing with the wind. Stand on what you said when you said it back. And mean what you say what you mean. Keep it 100, keep it clean. The truth don't need help and a lie can't stain. So say what you mean and be who you say you am. Some people love you loud when you're doing alright, but get real quiet when your future start looking bright. They cheer from the sidelines till your blessings arrive, and suddenly they got reasons why you don't deserve your shine. Some folks wear masks like it's part of their clothes. You don't really know until adversity shows. Pressure bust pipes and pressure reveal hearts. That's how you find out who people really are. Everybody talking real till it's time to be real. Everybody claims solid till it's time to stand still. Mean what you say what you mean. Too many folks out here ain't what they seem. Quit playing both sides.
It's Coach Duck, D9J Sports. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I'm definitely O-U-T.
Keep it clean, the truth.